Hello, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Big Head Baseball and Night 2 of this Season 4 playoff series. We've got a big one for you tonight. It's a doubleheader between Cleveland and Albuquerque, followed by a big Game 3 of LA versus NY. And now to kick things off, it's your Cleveland Steamers lineup. We've got Ramen at first base, Monsoon at catcher, Giancarlo Hammer out in left field, Chumbawamba in center, Avery at third, Suzuki in right, Valderrama at second base, Barry Blondes at shortstop, and R.A. Dongi on the mound.
Albuquerque, we've got Wiener Legs, Davis, Bubblegum, Wheels, Cash Money, Angle Smith, Von Carl back out there at catcher, and Chapman in third base. Then we've got Cools pitching. Should be interesting with regressions to see how both of these teams' players perform tonight.
Couldn't agree more. A big matchup indeed. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with baseball right after the break. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Big Head Baseball. It is Game 1 of the series between the Cleveland Steamers and the Kirky Turkeys. I'm Tip Tippington here with my partner.
I'm Schaefer.
And we are here to bring you baseball tonight. So Tom Ramen will start it off, and here we go. Playoffs underway for Cleveland and Kirky. Tom Ramen leads it off, 2-1 the count. Stays alive 2-2. That one is flied high into left field. It should be a no problem out to start this game off, and it is. Thermos Monsoon up next.
Thermos. Playoffs, he's dangerous.
Certainly scary with the bat this season, but this one skied to center field, and it will fall far short of the wall here at Shaka Sports Turf, known to be hard to get the ball out of. Pitcher's Park. And here's Giancarlo Hammer.
That composed trait can pay off.
Misses low, and that's going to be a free bag. Kevin Chumbawamba up next. That one's in there for strike one. Past the first baseman, that's going to be a base hit. The runner advancing to third will reach, and it's runners on the corners now with two away. Cleveland threatening here in the top of the first.
Cleveland's batters are just so lethal.
You never know when they're going to wake up, and they do damage every time. And that one is blooped over shortstop. It's going to land, and that is a run in for Cleveland. The runner advancing to third as well. It's runners on the corners again, but Cleveland strike first here in Game 1. Asuka Suzuki up next. Is the pink bat a thing with Cleveland?
I guess.
That's a few now have had it.
It works, though.
Working so far. 2-2. This one's up the middle, and it's going to be another run across the plate. 2-0 early, and all with two outs for Cleveland.
The second baseman, number 10.
Trying to get Cole's tense. Oh, and there he is, tense.
Cool's tense already, only 21 pitches in. That is really not what you want to see. You want to get some length out of Cools here.
It doesn't bode
He
well.
cleans it up there. Out number 3 recorded, but the damage done as we head to the bottom of the first. Kirky looking to strike back. Dixby tweener legs will start it off. Drilled off the glove of the second baseman Valderrama, and that's going to go in as a base hit.
It was good of him to knock it down, though. That was great.
That was big. Could have been a double otherwise, as Daddy Davis squares up. The runner off, but fouled away. A new lineup indeed. And I'm told that was the reason for the delay, but both games being played tonight. And that one is grounded to second base. Could be 2. There's 1, and there's 2. A twin killing.
Steamers defense is looking good.
So far, so good here for Cleveland. And Charlie Bubblegum, 1-1. That one dribbled to third base. Avery cleans it up, and we are through 1. Here tonight, we've got 18 innings of regulation between these two teams. So stick around.
Number 21.
Barry Blondes will start it off here for Cleveland.
Bulls is having
3-0 on Blondes. Dude, where's my strike zone? A leadoff walk to start the second inning.
Number 43.
Pitcher versus pitcher, and Cool's not looking very good out there so far tonight.
Yeah, you got to strike the pitcher out. Let's see.
And it's a dribbled bunt back to Cool's, who handles it, but the sacrifice bunt is a success as the runner moves up to second, unscathed. And Tom Rahman in the box now.
A lot of control.
3-0 on Rahman. Just clips the corner, 3-1.
Take your base.
Misses low, and that's another walk.
Now batting the catcher.
First and second now for Thermos Monsoon, a very deadly bat.
Off the plate. That's low.
2-1 now on Monsoon. This one is driven deep to center field, but the park will contain it. And I will try to contain my excitement here. And the runner will move up to third. So runners on the corners. 2 away, and Giancarlo Hammer at the plate.
Number 5.
Boy, it's hard to hit one out of here.
Oh,
Up the middle it goes, and that's another run across the plate for Cleveland. As Giancarlo Hammer brings in the third run here in the top of the second.
Number 11.
Ball. High.
Kevin Chumbawamba here, an RBI man, as he's known. And he drills that one to left field, but it's going to go foul. So 1-1. This one popped into foul territory, and that is going to do it for the rally. But another run on the board for Cleveland as we head to the bottom of the second.
They came for blood.
They did not waste any time tonight. You are correct, Mr. Schaefer.
Ball high.
As Meals Wheels, his first at bat of the night. And he skies this one to center field. Should be routine.
You're out.
And routine it is. So 1 away, and now Salvatore Cash Money at the plate. Dongy looking solid out there. This one driven to third base, but Avery's all over it. Throws over to first for out number 2. And now Titanius Anglesmith at the plate. 2 away, no one on. Quick inning so far for Dongy, who's only thrown 13, now 14 pitches.
No.
2-2 now on Anglesmith. Drilled to left field, and this one is back far, but it's still not quite going to make it out as Hammer brings it in on the warning track. So no damage done there by Kirky as we head into the third.
Now batting,
Cleveland
the
up
third
3-0.
baseman, Number 33.
Dick
I have to wonder how
Avery,
many
the
more-
batter now.
I have to wonder how many more innings Cools has got in him.
Already 50 pitches deep. That is a good question. He's only gotten 6 outs, and there's another base hit. Already tense out there, but not hard to understand why, as we are in game 1 of the playoffs.
Number
So you
51.
might say it's a big game. And Asuka Suzuki up next. Drilled to shortstop Davis, all over it. Gets the double play, and that's a quick 2 outs for Barry Cools, who
Number 10.
might have the edge to bounce back here.
Inside.
Facing Pibe Valderrama.
Outside.
Maybe if he gets this out, he won't be tense anymore.
Yeah, it's been a quick inning so far, but it will not stay that way as Valderrama puts one up the middle for a base hit.
Now batting, the
Yeah, I mean,
shortstop,
what Cools
number
needs to get some length here
21.
is to string together a couple like 8 pitch innings, you know. But at this rate, it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Nope, that's low.
Barry Blonde's the batter now. Runner on first, 2 gone. A big cut there, 1-2 the count. That one fouled off, and it's out of play. He'll stay alive. Well, off the wall rather. Even the park even contained that ball.
Low. Foul ball.
Skied foul, a long at bat. And he drills that one into the dirt. Barry Blonde's full count, 2 outs now. Runner goes, and it's fouled away. We'll do it again. And a soft grounder to third base. Chapman throws over to first to end the top of the third. And no runs the first. Defensive 0 put up by the Kirky Turkeys, and they will get their turn at bat
Now batting,
right now.
the catcher, number 9.
Carl Von Carl, the batter. And a soft ground ball to third base on the first pitch. Avery whips it over to first for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out. And Dongy's still under 20 pitches, having recorded 7 outs here tonight.
Locked in now, too.
Absolutely. And a 3-pitch strikeout
Oh,
on
wow.
Chapman, and that's out number 2 as he will face the pitcher Barry Cools. And if he gets this, he will have retired,
That's
well,
inside.
9 batters in a row, right?
I think so, yeah.
And a soft grounder to second, Valderrama cleans it up, and that will do it. So an immaculate first 9 batters for R.A. Dongy. Oh no, he did allow a hit, but there was the double play. However, still on a roll here and certainly locked in as he will kick it off by batting here in the top of the 4th.
Ball. Inside. Inside.
2-2 the count on Dongy.
Nope, that's high.
That
If
one's
he gets
high. The
on
count
base.
goes full. This one is not quite through. Chapman cleans it up by, well, he got dirty for that one, but an out nonetheless. And Tom Rahman, the batter next.
Off the plate. Steve.
1-1 the count on Rahman. Drilled to right field, and this one's back deep.
Oh, they're hit.
It's all the way back, but not quite far enough. Dies on the warning track again. And so a quick 2 outs here for Cools as he faces Thermos Monsoon. Boy, they all look good off the bat, but this park will just swallow them up.
I think I've seen 3 home runs anywhere else so far.
Absolutely. This one's gone back deep to left field,
Out.
but it's caught in foul territory by Meals Wheels. Boy, they're hitting the ball hard. but nothing to show for it in the fourth as we head to the bottom. And the lineup finally rolls over for Albuquerque as Dixby tweener legs, who started it off with a single. We'll bet.
Only one to get on base, right?
That would be true, even though he was quickly mowed down in that double play. And this one is dribbled to first. Rahman gobbles it up, throws to Dongi covering, and that's one gone. Yeah, that represented the success offensively so far for Albuquerque. But here's Daddy Davis looking to change the tune. And he won't. Popped up high to first base. Can of corn for Tom Rahman, 2 away. And Charlie Bubblegum, right fielder, up next. Fouls that one away, 1-2.
Solid.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said they're playing so solid, all sides of the ball.
Absolutely. Cleveland so far so good as we head into the fifth. You said it, they just look solid. The pitching is solid. They're putting up good offense. They're not making any mistakes in the field. I mean, it's a solid Cleveland field out there tonight. Team, rather, on the field.
Oh.
And he can't quite hang on to it. That is a base hit. An infield single starts off this fifth inning.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Kevin Chumbawamba up next. And the night is over for Barry Cools as Steve Stevens will come in relief. And he'll start it off with a pitch out. Throw over to first, not in time. The runner's still safe, and that one misses for ball 2. 2-1 the count. That one is driven up the middle, a weird hop, and it's over the glove of the second baseman. The runner advancing to third, and he's there. Boy, that was a popcorn hop right over the mitt.
That's what they
how
did.
lucky
Perfect.
for Cleveland. It could not have been more opportune. And runners on the corners now, no one away. And that one popped high behind the plate. It will get out of play. And 0-2 on Dick Avery. That one drilled off the mitt of the third baseman, and it'll bring in a run. So 4-0. Cleveland over the Turkeys now.
Where any?
No one away here in the fifth. That one is popped high behind the plate. This one's going to stay in play for out number 1.
now batting, the second baseman,
Now P-Bay Valderrama, 1 for 2 so far. 1-1. 2-2 the count here. Soft grounder to Chapman at third, goes to second for 1, over to first, and they get the double play, so they get out of it only having given up a single run.
It'll be interesting to see how well Stevens does, because he was hit with regression.
17.
Oh, that's a good point. A decent job, though, cleaning up the mess there, only letting up a run. That could have been far worse, as this one is drilled up the middle for a base hit to start off the bottom of the fifth inning.
Now batting, the center
Salvatore Cash Money up now with a runner on first and no one away.
Nope, outside.
The runner goes, and it's through the right side. Not quite. Valderrama gets a hand on it. But the runner will advance. It's a runner on second base, 1 away now for Titanius Englesmith. 0-1.
That's outside.
2-2 the count now. Gets the inner corner of the plate with that one, and it's a looking strikeout. So 2 outs now. Runner on second for Carl Von Carl. That was a great pitch. Dribbled back to the mound. Dongi gobbles it up for out number 3. So we've played 5. Cleveland leads 4-0.
Now batting the shortstop, number 21.
Barry Bonds will start it off here facing Steve Stevens. And it's a base hit up the middle. First pitch, he's not waiting around.
Now batting the pitcher, number
Steamers just keep hitting it right up the middle. It's well done to their batting coach.
Absolutely.
Off the plate.
R.A. Dongi, the batter now. Shows bunt, but takes it away, and that's ball 1. That one is a botched bunt, as it's too high in the air, caught by the pitcher Stevens. Runner does not advance. No sacrifice play, and 1 away.
Off the plate.
Tom Rahman, the batter now. 0 for 2 so far, but he's walked.
Outside. Nope. Inside.
3-0 the count on Rahman.
All four.
Misses again. So a walk issued to Tom Rahman, runners on first and second,
Number
and
14.
Thermos Monsoon at the plate with 1 away. Cleveland threatens once more. 0-2 the count here on Monsoon.
Foul ball. Off the plate. Foul.
Stays alive by fouling it off. 1-2.
He can work his arm.
Good point. This is a great at bat in that regard. We'll have to wait and see how it turns out overall. And a big cut for strike 3, but not before a war of attrition, perhaps. 8 or 9 pitches. And they're not making it easy for Steve Stevens out there. As Giancarlo Hammer 2 for 2, not making it easy on anyone except his own
Locked in.
pitcher. Absolutely.
High.
2 singles, a walk, and an RBI so far for Hammer.
Take your base.
Oh, and on base
And
again.
make it 2 walks.
Now batting.
So bases loaded now. Kevin Chumbawamba, the batter. 2 away here in the top of the 6th.
Ball low.
RBI man too.
You really got to keep the ball in the ballpark here.
Strike.
Big cut, 2-1. Oh, he watches one go right down the middle. 2-2.
Off the plate.
Fouls it away. We'll do it again. The count is loaded.
That's foul.
Another foul ball. A sky-high pop-up. And that should do it.
Out.
Oh, what a missed opportunity for Cleveland. And a big 0 for the top of the 6th as we head to the bottom. A great cleanup performance again by Stevens.
Third baseman, number 10.
He's fighting.
Max Chapman, the batter now.
Strike.
0-2 the count.
That's outside.
Long's still fresh.
A strikeout for Dongi, who is still fresh, only thrown 50 pitches so far on the night.
Number 10.
He's gotten, what, 16 outs? That's impressive. Diablo Diaz will be the pinch hitter, and this one is driven deep to center field. Back to the warning track, but caught.
Now batting.
Out number 2 recorded, and another potential home run ball dies.
No.
Dixby Tweenerlegs, the batter, 1 for 2 so far with that single in the first inning.
Only on fire.
Pops this one high to the shortstop,
Out.
and it's caught, and that's out number 3. So we've played 6, and it's still 4-0 Cleveland.
Now batting the third baseman, number 33.
Films regressed, so he might have some trouble here.
Inside.
Faces Dick Avery. That's interesting. He's been hit with the regression. That's certainly not what you want heading into the playoffs. And it shows here as he issues a walk
Now
to start it
batting
off.
the right fielder,
Asuka
number
Suzuki
50.
up next.
Inside.
This one is driven into the gap in right center field.
With a well-timed steal too.
Indeed, the hit and run success,
Second baseman,
as they now have runners on the corners, no one away for P-Day Valderrama.
That's off the plate. Ball high.
2-0 the count on Valderrama.
Steve.
2-2, the count is even. And it goes full. That one in there for a perfect strike. He watched it go by, and that's out the first
number
of this top of the
21.
7th inning. Barry Blonde's the batter.
That's low.
Still runners on the corners, one away.
Ball inside. Foul ball.
Hit hard but foul, 2-1. This one is hit deep to center field. Not going to go, but it should be much deep enough to get the runner home, and it is. So Cleveland tacks on. It's 5-0 here in the top of the 7th
Number
off of the
43.
sacrifice fly.
Ball high.
They're putting on a clinic tonight.
They really are. Both sides of the baseball.
That's down.
2-2 the count on pitcher R.A. Dongi. And he hits this one deep to left center field. It's caught on the warning track by Meals Wheels, who goes full extension to get the third out there. Boy, that play had everything. A pitcher blast and a complete
Dive.
horizontal extended diving catch. Wow, for out number 3. Boy.
Strike three.
And he's upset about it as he records a quick 3-pitch strikeout to start off the bottom of the 7th. Call it a 7th inning stretch. What a catch that was by Meals Wheels. And that one is skied into left field, a routine play for Giancarlo Hammer. And that'll be out number 2 as the man of the hour on defense, those past 3 outs, Meals Wheels, will assume his position at the plate. 1 for 2 so far with a single.
That's down.
That one is hit hard up the middle. It's a base hit.
See if that affects his on Dongi's on fire.
We'll see if it does. Nope, no such luck for Kirky as Salvatore
more
cashed
fresh
the
than-
money.
He's more fresh now than when he started.
Strike.
It seems that way. Only 67 pitches in here with 2 outs recorded in the bottom of the 7th.
Off the plate.
3-1 the count now on Cash Money.
Steve.
Full count, runner will go on 2 outs. And it's in there for a taken. Strike 3, Dongi still looking good as ever. And we're through 7. 5-0 Cleveland out in front.
The first baseman, number 10.
Tom
Coming
Rahman
through
the
for a
batter.
He's due for a hit.
He sure is 0 for 2 with 2 walks tonight. But he's not going to get the hit here as that one is skied to left field
It's out.
and pulled in by Meals Wheels.
Now
Out
batting,
number
the
1.
catcher,
Thermos
number
Monsoon
14.
will step in next. 0 for 4 so far. If you believe in due, he's
Oh.
due. And it looks like he's due to get dotted by that fastball. And he'll take the walk down to first. That's going to hurt in the morning.
That's outside.
This pitcher versus locked in.
You're out.
That one hit hard, but right into the glove of Davis for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 11.
And some bad blood brewing between these teams here tonight in game 1. Kevin Chumbawamba puts the barrel on the ball. This one's deep to left field. Is it going to go? It won't. Caught right at the wall. That's the closest one tonight. And the park gobbles up another would-be home run for out number 3. No runs for Cleveland, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Dongi still on the mound.
Ball high.
1-2 the count on Anglesmith.
That's low. You're out.
Hit hard right at Tom Rahman. makes it look easy. One away.
It's just so impressive tonight. Just so impressive.
Flawless. That one is popped into no man's land, but Suzuki makes the run over to get it, and that's out number 2. Max Chapman will bat next. Quickly 0-2. And that is a little pop-up to second base. Valderrama bags it. And the inning's over. So one more inning of regulation here tonight in Game 1. Cleveland still out in front by 5.
Third baseman, number 33.
And here's Dick Avery, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk. Drilled right at Dick's betweener legs. He keeps the ball in his glove.
The right fielder,
Makes the play for out number 1.
51.
Asuka Suzuki up next, takes a strike.
That's inside. That's outside.
2-1 the count on Suzuki.
Inside.
The count goes full.
Strike three.
And a big cut on the breaking ball, but comes up with nothing but air, and that's out number 2 on the strikeout. And P.B. Valderrama up next. And it's back to the mound. He can't handle it. Chapman picks it up, throws to first, but not in time. And it's an infield single for Valderrama.
You run that out.
Yeah, great effort running that one out.
That's high.
And Barry Blonde's the batter now.
Low.
Those comebackers are tough, and sometimes it's better if the pitcher just doesn't even touch them.
Yep.
Outside.
3-1 the count on Blondes. And that was in there to fill the count. Runner will go. And up the middle, but Williams knocks it down and makes the play at first for out number 3.
He makes it up.
Kirky, a rally in their bones? We'll find out right after this. Bottom of the 9th coming up. And Mojo Rising will start it off, the pinch hitter for Albuquerque. Dongy's still on the mound, going for that complete game shutout.
This is Mojo Rising's first at bat.
Is it really? And he dribbles it to first, and he is out. To Mojo Rising, a debut at bat right there, and Dick's betweener legs will come up next. Pops it up behind first base.
Out.
Rahman's there. Cleveland needs one more to make it official. And here's Daddy Davis.
It's
0-2, 1 strike away. A hard ground ball to Valderrama, and that will do it. So Cleveland, your winner in Game 1. They take it 5-0 over Albuquerque. We'll have another game for you right after this. So don't go anywhere. Game
Well
2
done, Donnie.
coming up next.
well done, Dongy.
Check, 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 check.
I can hear you.
Check, check, check. Hello?
Got you. The game 2 of the Steamers and got to nothing the last series. It wasn't much of a game, but Dongy just dominated. It's pretty much a one-man show out there. Batting order today, we have Tom Rahman first, Thermos Monsoon, Giancarlo Hammer, and then Vaughn the pitcher, who is formidable himself.
That's right, Tom. A very dominant performance by Cleveland in Game 1. As we head to Game 2 here, we've got the Turkeys lineup coming up next.
Yeah, Tweener Legs, first out, Davis, Bubblegum, Wheels, Cash Money, Kenny Sanglesmith, Carl Von Collar, Carl, Chapman, and Rapid Raccoon. Rapid Raccoon's pitching tonight, and we'll hope he has a little bit better of a night out against the Steamers.
That's right, Kirky looking for a bounce back, and Cleveland looking for a repeat. Game 2 coming up right after this. Welcome back, everybody, to Big Head Baseball in Game 2 of the series in the playoffs here in Season 4 between the Cleveland Steamers and the Albuquerque Turkeys. Now, the Steamers looked good, didn't they, Tom?
Now batting, the first baseman, number 10.
And Tom Rahman at the plate, 2-1 the count. That one driven to left field. It's going to be an easy out for Meals
Now
Wheels.
batting, the catcher, number 14.
And Thermos Monsoon up next with 1 out, no one on. And it's right back to Raccoon, an easy out for out number 2 of the inning as Giancarlo Hammer up next. Quickly 3-0. Count on Giancarlo Hammer here. 3-1 now. And that one fouled away. The count goes full. Full count, 2 outs. That one skied behind the shortstop into shallow left field. And Davis brings it in for a quick 1-2-3. Turkeys batting next. Dix, between her legs, will start it off for Albuquerque. He takes ball 1. Drilled foul, 1-2 the count now. That one fouled back, 2-2. Right down the line, and it hits the bag, fair ball. And that's an easy out number 1 as the pitcher covers first. Daddy Davis is the next batter, and he faces Rick Vaughn II. As Tom Schaefer said, a very formidable pitcher for Cleveland. But a quick 4-pitch walk there. And that'll bring up Charlie Bubblegum. Runner on first, 1 away. Now, left-handed hitters struggle against Vaughn, and that's because he has that specialist trait. And that one's fouled away, 1-1. Specialist very powerful on similar-handed batters, and a lefty-lefty matchup here. A big cut for strike 3, and that's out number 2. So Meals Wheels, the cleanup hitting left fielder, made a stunning catch in Game 1 earlier to come to the plate. Runner's off, and it's a ground ball to Blondes at shortstop. Throws over to first for out number 3. 0-0 as we head into the top of the second.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 11.
Kevin Chumbawamba, the batter now facing Rapid Raccoon. A hard ground ball to first base. Anglesmith gobbles it up and walks it over to first base for out number 1. Dick Avery, the batter next. A soft pop up to second. Tweener legs grabs it out number 2. Raccoon looking good so far here in this top of the second inning. Already recorded 2 outs. Asuka Suzuki up next. 2-1 the count on Suzuki. And he misses for ball 4. Suzuki gets a free pass. So runner on first with Pibe Valderrama.
Number 10.
And 2 away. Quickly 3-0 on Valderrama. And this one is hit deep. He swung on 3-0 and crushed it to right center field, but caught at the wall by Charlie Bubblegum for out number 3. So you're looking at it. All zeros here tonight in game 2.
The center fielder, number 13.
Salvatore Cash Money up, and he grounds this one to Tom Rahman at first for out number 1. Titanius Anglesmith, the batter next. Now the chat is blowing up with chatter about Shaka Sports Turf. This place will gobble up a homer. We know it. Pitchers love it, batters hate it because of this one weird trick, and that trick is making baseballs disappear into the outfield. As that one is grounded for out number 2, Carl Von Carl, the hitter next. Bowed away, 0-1 the count, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Down the line, and that is out number 3. So after 2 innings, it's all goose eggs here at Shaka Sports Turf. We've got inning number 3 coming up next.
Number 21.
Barry Blondes, the hitter to start it off for Cleveland here in the top of the 3rd. Fouled away 1-2. That is a soft ground ball to Max Chapman at 3rd. Throws it over to Anglesmith at first for out number 1. And now here's Rick Vaughn II, the pitcher's first at bat tonight. One and one the count now on Vaughn. Fouled away 1-2 now. A big cut for strike 3, and it's a swinging strikeout. So Tom Rahman, the batter up now with 2 away and no one on. Three and 0 the count on Rahman, and he misses again. So another walk here for Raccoon, as Thermos Monsoon, the batter, comes up with a runner on first. Monsoon is in a slump tonight, and the slump will continue as he grounds out to shortstop to end the top of the 3rd. You're either getting walked or you're getting out if you face Raccoon tonight. And we'll see how batters continue to fare against Vaughn, who it's basically been the same story with. Max Chapman will lead it off, and he pops this one up behind the plate. Gonna stay in play though, and Monsoon makes it look easy, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 0.
Rapid Raccoon's first at bat on the other side of the plate, and he takes a strike. This one is flied high into foul territory right field, but Suzuki gets there in time to record out number 2. And Dixby Tweederlegs, the leadoff hitter for Albuquerque, will come up next. A hard grounder to first base, Tom Rahman makes short work of it for out number 3. So still, after 3, it's all zeros on the board. And we head into the top of the 4th with Giancarlo Hammer starting things off for Cleveland. One and 2 the count now on Hammer. A hard hit line drive, and the shortstop can't hang on, so that goes down as a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And the first base hit of the night recorded by Cleveland as Kevin Chumbawamba looks to keep the rally going here. That one skied into foul territory of right field. Charlie Bubblegum grabs it for out number 1. Runner will not advance.
The third baseman.
And so runner on first for Dick Avery. A soft grounder to the mound. It could be 2. Raccoon turns it at second, and it is 2. Raccoon throws it to second, rather, and that is the twin killing to end the top of the 4th. Still no runs for either team, but Cleveland does put up a hit.
17.
And Rick Vaughn II still on the mound for Cleveland, and he will face Daddy Davis. Davis pokes this one into shallow center. It's going to drop for a hit. So the no-hitters on both sides broken up here in the 4th inning. And Charlie Bubblegum up now with no one out and a runner on first.
Number 47.
Up the middle, that's a base hit. So 2 quick singles here to start off the bottom of the 4th for Albuquerque.
Now back.
And they threaten here with the cleanup hitter Meals Wheels.
Number 17.
Still no one away.
Outside. Ball outside.
3-0 the count, dangerously close to walking the bases loaded. And 2 strikes poured in, so the count full now. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. That's 1 away. Meals Wheels goes down swinging, and Salvatore Cash Money next up. One and 1 the count on Cash Money. Both runners go, and it's popped up, so they're going to have to go back on the infield fly rule invocation. And so the batter out, that's out number 2. Runners will not advance, in Titanius Anglesmith next up. Pops it sky high. Vaughn squares up under it. And he brings it in. Crisis averted. So despite the 2 singles to start off the inning, no damage done. Still nothing here at the top of the 5th.
Fielder, number 51.
Asuka Suzuki will start it off for Cleveland. Raccoon still on the mound, only thrown 49 pitches so far, and this one is hit deep to center. But Cash Money will get under it in time, 1 away.
Number 10.
P. Valderrama up next. It's a ground ball through the right side. That's a single.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 21.
Runner on first, 1 away for Barry Blondes. Right back to Raccoon. He goes to second, over to first, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And we're halfway through, still knotted at 0. Don't go anywhere. Bottom of the 5th coming up next. Carl Von Carl, the batter. Fouls that one away. 0-2 the count. And strike 3 on the swing and miss. So out number 1 recorded as Max Chapman up next. One and 1 the count on Chapman. This one is blooped over the first baseman, but it will go foul. We'll do it again. And a hard drive right at Barry Blondes at shortstop. And that is out number 2. Rapid Raccoon up next. Fouls that one away, 1 and 1. Three and 1 in dangerous territory of walking the pitcher. But he doesn't. It's right back to him, and that is out number 3. We played 5. Still nothing. Only 2 hits on either side. We've got a real nail-biter on our hands here in Game 2.
Number 99.
Here's Rick Vaughn, the pitcher for Cleveland. One and 2 on Vaughn. A swing and a miss for strike 3.
Now batting.
And that's one away for Tom Rahman up next. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Hard ground ball, but Raccoon makes it look easy and throws over to first to Anglesmith. And that's out number 2, so 2 away, no one on for Thermos Monsoon. Two and 1 the count on Monsoon. Takes strike 3. So a nice, easy inning. And we will head to the bottom of the 6th. Dix beat Tweener Legs will start it off for Albuquerque.
27.
And he takes strike 1. A soft grounder to Rahman over at first. And that'll record out number 1. So Daddy Davis up next. He's 1 for 1. He's got a single and a walk tonight. And it's a soft grounder to Valderrama at second. And a quick 2 outs here as Charlie Bubblegum up next.
Fielder. Number 47.
1 and 2 on Bubblegum. Just misses high, and the count is even at 2 and 2. This one is skied to shallow left field, and it's easy for Giancarlo Hammer. Both pitchers looking very strong. A 0-0 game. We're back with the 7th right now.
Fielder. Number 5.
Giancarlo Hammer will start it off for Cleveland. And this one is blooped over the pitcher's head. A diving Davis bags it, but it's not in time at first base. And that's an infield single for Cleveland. Runner on first, no one away, Kevin Chumbawamba. This one is skied to right field. And it's going to be easy for Charlie Bubblegum, who records out number 1.
Now batting. The third
Dick
baseman,
Avery, the batter next.
number 33.
Nice pink bat. A great play by Titanius Anglesmith, who lays out to spear the line drive and then lands right on first base to record the double play, unassisted, and that will end your top of the 7th. Time to stretch here at Shaka. What a play that was. Wow. A defensive clinic by Anglesmith, and now we've got cash money with 1 away. Soft grounder to shortstop Blondes. Grabs it, throws the first, 2 away. And here is the defensive man of the hour, Titanius Anglesmith. A beautiful unassisted double play to end the top of this inning. Two and 2 the count. And he checks the swing, but it's in there for strike 3. And so the 7th inning ends without any damage done on either side. Still nothing.
The right fielder, number 51.
Asuka Suzuki starting it off for Cleveland here in the top of the 8th. Raccoon still on the mound and looking strong. And that one's drilled up the middle. It's a base hit for Suzuki.
Now batting.
A
the
pitcher's
second
duel here
baseman,
tonight in
number
Game
10.
2. And Rapid Raccoon only 68 pitches into it. He'll face Pibe Valderrama here, 1 for 2 with a single. Two and 1 the count now on Valderrama. Hits it high, a pop up to first base. And Anglesmith records out number 1. Suzuki will not advance. And Barry Blondes comes to the plate. That one in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. A hard drive to third, but Chapman lays out and makes a diving catch for out number 2. Boy, Turkey's showing very, very strong defense this game. And they'll face Rick Vaughn, the pitcher who was on fire tonight on the mound. Let's see if that'll translate to hitting. And he drives it through the left side, a base hit for Vaughn. The rally's still alive for Cleveland here in the 8th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Tom Rahman, the batter, in the biggest offensive position of the night. The 8th, 2 away. The count on Rahman. A hard drive into the gap of left center field. This is going to bring runs home. It rolls to the wall. Cash Money gathers it. Rahman will hold at second, but 2 runs cross the plate. Steamers take the lead here in the 8th.
Number 14.
Thermos Monsoon up next. Still looking to get it going offensively. And he really hits that one hard, but gets way under it. And that should be an easy out for Cash Money, and it is in right center. So that'll end, but 2 big runs on the board for Cleveland, and it's their game to lose as we head to the bottom of the 8th.
Number 9.
Carl Von Carl started off for the Turkeys. They need to get something going here, and Vaughn looking for no part of that. Potentially 2 complete game shutouts for Cleveland tonight if he's able to hang on, and a swinging strikeout there for out number 1. Max Chapman, the next batter.
Number 10.
1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Cleveland leads 2-0. This one driven deep to right center field. It's back. It's going to hit the grass, bounce off the wall. And that is a standing double. So Albuquerque finally waking the bats up, and boy, do they need it. Pitcher Rapid Raccoon in the batter's box, and that will end his night as Mojo Rising will receive his 2nd major league at bat. Pinch hitting for the pitching Raccoon. And 1-1 the count on Rising. Boy, a big spot for the rookie tonight. 3-1 the count now. Fouls it away, the count goes full. A swing and a miss for strike 3, and the rookie goes down swinging. So 2 away, Dixby Tweener legs up next.
27.
Fires it in there for a strike. 2-1 the count. Misses in, 3-1. A hard hit ball through the infield. It's going to roll into the outfield. The run scores. Tweener legs will stay at first, but they cut the lead in half. There goes the shutout. And we've got a ball game on our hands.
Number 69.
Vaughn's night's over. He's replaced by Piazza Man. And he will face Daddy Davis with 2 away and the tying run on first. This one is bobbled by the first baseman, but covered by the pitcher for out number 3. So the threat squashed. But 1 run put up by Albuquerque to make it a 1-run game as we head to the final inning of regulation in Game 2.
Now batting, the left fielder. Number 5.
Giancarlo Hammer will start it off for Cleveland here. 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. And he pops this one up behind the plate. Carl Von Carl makes it look easy, 1 away. Kevin Chumbawamba up next. And if you're Cleveland, you're really looking to just bust this game open, give your reliever a little bit of wiggle room. But that won't do it. A swinging strike 3 on the breaking ball. And that's out number 2. So Dick Avery up now with a pair of outs and no one on. And another pop-up. This one will stay in play, and that's it for Cleveland in the 9th inning. Turkeys, final at bat, coming up next.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Kirky, a rally in their bones? We're about to find out. Charlie Bubblegum hopes so, and that's a big cut for strike one. Takes that one low, 1-1 the count. And a high pop up to shortstop. Blondes makes the catch, one away. 2 outs to go for Cleveland to put another W on the scorecard here tonight in game 2. As Meals wheels the batter, he grounds it to second. Valderrama is all over it, throws to first, and that's 2. Turkeys down to their final out here in game 2. And it's Salvatore Cash Money. Fouls that one away, 0-1. Misses low, 2-1 the count now. That one's in there for a strike, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the off speed, and it is 2-0 Steamers. And we will head into game 3 next time. But a strong performance tonight for Cleveland, taking both of these doubleheader games to start off the first round of the playoffs. 2-1 Cleveland tonight in this absolute pitcher's duel. All the runs being scored in the 8th inning, and it was a real nail-biter the whole time. But don't go anywhere, stick around. We've got the Wild Things versus the Empire coming up for you just in a few. Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us. If you missed it, Cleveland took both games in the doubleheader against Albuquerque, and now we're back with Game 3 of the Los Angeles Wild Things versus the New York Empire. Here is your Los Angeles lineup. We have Henderson in right field, Dick Slap Tallywhack at second base, Pabst Bear Hatman at shortstop, Gunny McGuire in left, Mike Twinscrew at first base, Stevens at third, Tudix in center, Peppermill behind the plate, and Klaas Van Buren, big right-hander on the mound. Stick around, we've got your Empire lineup coming next. Up next, New York Empire's lineup tonight, starting off as Rob Masters at catcher. Then we've got Merlin McGuire at first base, Basher in right field, Joey Phillips in center, Eric Shun in left, Rose at shortstop, Tip Tippington at second base, Fab Freddy at third, and Von Prochniak, right-hander on the mound. Don't go anywhere, we've got Game 3 action coming up right after the break. Hello and welcome to Big Head Baseball, Game 3 of the playoff series between the LA Wild Things and the New York Empire. Empire lead it so far 2-0. We're here at Apple Field and Prochniak is ready. He fires a strike to Tricky Henderson. And a ground ball to third base. Freddie eats it up for out number 1.
The second baseman, number
Dick Slap
27.
Tallywhack, the batter now. No one on and one away. Two and one the count on Tallywhack. And a ground ball to third base, Freddie. Once again all over it and out number 2 recorded.
The shortstop,
Pabst
number
Bear
61.
Hatman digging in now. 1-1 the count now on Bear Hatman. And a soft grounder to Tippington at at second base, and he throws it over to first for out number 3. Jeez, I messed up my own position. Heading to the bottom of the first next.
Now batting, the catcher, number 45.
Rob Masters will lead it off for New York. Van Buren on the mound gets him 1-2 quickly. And that one misses low, 2-2 the count. Strike 3 on the outer half of the plate, a backwards K to start it off. And Merle McGuire up next. A hard line drive to short, Bear Hatman can't hang on, but he picks it up and throws over to first just in time for out number 2. So no one away, 2 gone for Biscuit Basher, the first Triple Crown winner of the BHB. But you wouldn't know it from that as he grounds it to second for out number 3. We head into the second inning, still scoreless.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 38.
Gunny McGuire the batter now. Swing and a miss for strike 1. That one misses high. 2-1 the count on McGuire. A big cut for strike 3. A swinging strikeout to record out number 1 of the second inning. And Mike Twinscrew, the batter, up next. Two and 1 the count on Twinscrew. Drives it foul. 2-2 the count. Soft grounder to second base. Tippington grabs, throws to first, and that's the second out. So 5 outs in as many hitters so far for Vron Prochniak, as he will face Skylar Stevens with 2 away and no one on. 0-2 the count on Stevens. And another soft grounder, this time to McGuire at first. Route number 3. So still no runs, no hits, no errors for either side as we head to the bottom of the second. Joey Phillips. People have argued for ages whether he is trash or elite. And I guess we'll find out here. His first at bat of the night. Quickly behind 0-2. And grounds it to Bear Hatman at shortstop. Throws it over to first, 1 away. Eric Shun at the plate now. Takes a strike, 0-1. A hit up the middle, and it gets by the shortstop diving. So the first hit of the game recorded as Thomas Rose steps in with a runner on first, only 1 away here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-1 the count on Rose. Pick off to first, not in time. The runner is safe. That one is hit through the right side. It's another base hit. Back-to-back singles here with 1 away in the bottom of the second for the New York Empire. And that will bring up second baseman Tip Tippington, his first at bat of the night. Two and 0 the count. Three and 1 on Tippington. A dribbler in front of the plate. Van Buren throws over to first, out number 2, but the runner advances to second. So runner on second with 2 away for Fab Freddy. Runners on second and third, rather. Check that. 2-1 the count now on Freddy. Soft grounder just foul on the right side. A big spot here, 2 outs, full count. And he misses high. Bases loaded for pitcher Vaughn Prochniak. And this is a tough spot because you got to let him hit. Bases loaded, 2 away, big spot for the pitcher. 0-2 the count on Prochniak. That one misses just high, 1-2. Fouls it away to stay alive. Still 1-2. Misses in, 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and the rally comes to a close with no runs scored. Still scoreless as we head to the top of the third. Holden Tudix will start it off for LA. Bends that one in there for strike 1. A drive out into right center field. This one's going to be extra bases. It rolls to the wall. Phillips cleans it up and throws in, but not before a standing double is recorded to start off the top of the third. Runner on second for Cowabunga Peppermill. Misses low, 1-0 the count. .30 on Peppermill. That one's in there for strike 1, 3-1. A drive up the middle, it's a base hit. That's going to bring the run home. So Wild Things strike first here in the third inning. Going up 1-0. They've got a runner on first, no one away for the pitcher Van Buren. 2-1 the count now on Van Buren.
Low.
Full count for Van Buren. That one's right down the middle, but he pulled the bunt back.
Now
And so a
batting,
looking
the
strikeout for Van
right
Buren
fielder, number
will be the first
24.
out of the 3rd inning. So 1 away, runner on first for Tricky Henderson. Hit very, very well, but very, very high into left field. And it's easy work for Eric Shun, who records out number 2. Runner will stay
Now
at
batting,
first.
the
And
second
Dick
baseman,
Slap Tallywhack up
number
next.
27.
A hard hit ball to right. Fading back is Basher, who makes the play for out number 3. So 1 run for the Wild Things starts this one off in the top of the 3rd. And the Empire looking to answer with the top of their lineup up next. Rob Masters hits this one hard to left field. It's back to the wall. It's gone. A tying, equalizing home run starts off the bottom of the 3rd, and it's 1-1 as the leadoff hitting Rob Masters puts that one over the left field wall.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Merle McGuire up next.
33.
2-0 the count now. This one is blooped over the middle. It's a base hit. And McGuire is on first with no one away.
Now batting,
Biscuit Basher up now.
fielder, number 64.
Can't say enough about Basher's performance this year. Again, the first Triple Crown winner the BHB has ever seen. As he fouls that one away 2-1. That one misses low 3-1 the count now on Basher. And if you're going to walk someone, not a bad hitter to walk. And he does. So runners on first and second now.
Now batting,
Joey Phillips at the plate. The RBI man trait is active with the runner on second. And there's no outs. He skies this one high behind the plate. Will it stay in play? It will, and that will be the first out.
now batting, the
Eric Shun up next, 1 for 1 with a single so far. A hard hit ball to center field, not quite far enough. And Holden Tudix fades back, makes the catch, runner advancing to 3rd, and there will be no attempt to get that runner. So 1st and 3rd with 2 away for Thomas Rose, 1 for 1 so far tonight.
17.
Runner heads to second. To throw down is not in time. So a stolen base there. And runners on second and 3rd. 1-1 the count now on Rose. Hit hard up the middle. It's a base hit and it gets through. 2 runs will come home. 3-1 New York Empire.
The second baseman,
So a 2 RBI single there for Thomas Rose and Tip Tippington. The batter now. One and one the count now. Fouls that one away, 1-2. Soft grounder to second base. Tallywhack eats it up, and that's out number 3. But the Empire answer in a big way, putting up 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. Empire lead 3-1 as we head to the top of the 4th.
number 69.
Pabst Bear Hatman, the shortstop, will lead it off. 0 for 1 so far today. This one hit very well and very deep to right center field. It's back to the wall, off the top of the wall. So close to being a homer, but it's only a standing double. Bear Hatman starts it off in a big way nonetheless, and Gunny McGuire will come up next. Runner on second, nobody out. 1-1 the count. 3-1 the count now on McGuire. And he'll walk him on the low pitch. First base was open, so now it's first and second for Mike Twinscrew. Driven hard through the right side. It's a base hit. Basher relays it into home, and the base is loaded now with no one away. LA in position to do some major damage as Skylar Stevens digs in. Hits it hard out to center field. It's not going to go, but it should be long enough to score the run. One run will score, and the other will advance to third. So runners on the corners now. It's 3-2 Empire. One and one the count now on Holden Two Dicks. Three and one the count now on Two Dicks. And he misses high. So that will load the bases for Cowabunga Peppermill, who had an RBI single to start the scoring off here tonight. And 1-1 the count now on Peppermill. 1-2 as that one catches the inner half. Fouls it away and stays alive. Still 1-2. And he takes strike 3. So a big looking strikeout there as the Empire get their second out. And Von Prochniak looks to close this one out with no more damage done. Pitcher Klaas Van Buren, and they're going to let him hit. 2-0 the count now on Van Buren. 3-0. And he gets that one in there. Will he walk in the tying run by walking the pitcher? Full count, 2 outs. Runners are going to go. Strike 3 swung on and missed, and crisis averted there for Von Prochniak and the Empire. 3-2 remains the score as the Wild Things do put up 1 run. And so a very tight game here as we head into the bottom of the 4th. Fab Freddy started off from New York. One and two the count. And he takes strike 3. So the first out recorded there. Pitcher Von Prochniak up next. And he takes 2 strikes, 0-2. A high fly ball to center field. And Two Dicks is there. Out number 2 is recorded. And that'll bring up Rob Masters, who had a big home run earlier in this game. And 2-0 the count on Masters. A hard ground ball to the right side. Tally dives, gobbles it up, and throws in time to first base for out number 3. So the 4th inning behind us, the score is still 3-2 New York.
The right fielder, number 24.
Tricky Henderson will start it off for LA. Quickly ahead in the count to 3-0. He gets that one in there. Full count now. Popped up behind the plate. It's going to stay in play. And the catcher Masters is there to bring it in for out number 1. Big slap tallywhack. The next batter here with 1 away. Oh and 2 the count. A hard hit ball through the right side. It's to Basher who throws it into second. That's a base hit. And Pabst Bear Hatman up next. Runner on first, 1 away. Takes strike 1. Prochniak looking tired out there. He's thrown 83 pitches so far. New York might have to get somebody warm. Fouls that one away. Count even at 2-2. Misses inside, and that'll load the count. Hit hard down the left field line, but it's going to veer foul. A high pop up behind first base. Second baseman Tippington is there to make the play. Runner will not advance. So 2 outs, runner on first for Gunny McGuire. 0 for 1 so far with a walk. Hard hit ground ball to Tippington at second, who throws to first for out number 3. We're halfway through. New York on top by 1. It's a 3-2 game. Merle McGuire will start things off for New York here. Hard hit down the right field line, just foul. And that one is popped high into foul territory. Will it stay in play? It will not. So still 2-2. And a soft grounder to first base, and that'll be out number 1. Biscuit Basher up next. 0 for 1 so far with a walk. Pops this one behind first base. Tallywhack is there for out number 2. And Joey Phillips, the batter now, still looking for his first hit of the evening. Four-pitch walk issued to Phillips. So Eric Shunn, the batter now, 1 for 2 so far. He's got a runner on first and 2 away. Van Buren showing some signs of wear, and misses the strike zone twice here, 2-0. 3-1 the count on Shunn. And the runner goes. The throw to second is botched, but he gets him on the tag anyway for out number 3. What an interesting play that was to end the 5th inning. Still 3-2 New York.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 84.
Mike Twinscrew, the batter now. Prochniak still on the mound for the Empire. And that one is skied high behind second base. And Rose, the shortstop, is there to put it away for out number 1. Skylar Stevens, 0 for 1, but does have an RBI tonight. Oh and 2 the count on Stevens. Soft grounder to Rose at shortstop. He cleans it up, throws to first, and that's 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So 2 outs, Holden Tudyk at the plate, and Brian Blaze will come in to relieve Von Prochniak. 1 out shy of the quality start. And 1-1 the count now on Tudyk. He's 1 for 1 so far with a double and a walk. And this one is blooped not quite over the second baseman's head. Tippington brings it in for out number 3. And that'll do it for the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom. Still 3-2 New York.
Fielder, number 8.
Eric Shunn will start it off for the Empire. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Fouls that one away. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Out number 1 recorded as Thomas Rose digs in.
Now pitching, number
Lip
24.
Bloopington, the new pitcher for Los Angeles. He will come in relief of Von Klost. And that one is hit very well to left center field. It's back to the wall. And it's gone! A solo shot for Thomas Rose, and that will make the score 4-2 New York. That was a rainbow shot. You just wondered if it had enough distance to it, and it just barely did. New York out in front 4-2, and that will bring up Tippington with 1 away. A hard grounder to third base. Stevens throws it over to first for out number 2. It's a Fab Freddy at the plate now. 0 for 1 so far with a walk. And he pops this one up in foul territory. And that'll be out number 3, but not before the solo blast by Thomas Rose. gives the Empire bullpen one more pillow of cushion. Here as we go into the top of the 7th inning, 4-2 New York. Cowabunga Peppermill started off for the Wild Things. A bloop into left field, but it is going right to Eric Shun, who bags it for out number 1. That brings up the pitcher Lip Bloopington, who will now leave in favor of Deacon Nickens. Pinch hitter here. 1 out, no one away. Top of the 7th inning. Wild Things trail 4-2. And it's a hard hit ball up the middle, a base hit for the pinch hitting Deacon Nickens. And so the tying run now comes to the plate in Tricky Henderson, still looking for his first base hit of the night. Pops this one behind the plate. It stays in play. Masters bags it for out number 2. Runner stays put at first. And now Dick Slap Tallywhack. LA's last chance this inning. Tallywhack is 1 for 3 so far with a single. Breaks the bat and fouls it away. 1-2. And he looks at the breaking pitch for strike 3. So it's time to stretch here in New York at Apple Field. And the Empire come out to bat, and they are going to let the pitcher Brian Blaze have his first at bat of the night here. They must have liked what they saw last inning, and they want to keep him in. So they'll let him swing the bat. And he's 1-2 now. It's down the line. Fair ball. Stevens eats it up, throws to first, and gets him by a step for out number 1. Rob Masters, the batter next. Masters, of course, 1 for 3 with that home run he hit earlier. 2-1 the count on Masters. And it's an easy grounder to Bear Hatman at short. And that's out number 2. Merle McGuire up next. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Another ground ball. Tallywhack lays out and makes the play. A beautiful play for out number 3. And we're headed to the 8th. Still 4-2 New York.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Pabs to Bear Hatman will start it off. He's the shortstop for LA. 1 for 3 so far with a double. And Brian Blaze quickly behind, and he walks him on 4 pitches. So a quick 4-pitch walk issued to Bear Hatman, and now Gunny McGuire the batter. And the runner goes. The throw down to second is in time, and they nail him for out number 1. That one grounded to third. Freddie boots it, and the runner will reach.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 84.
So given out, taken out, and the runner on first, 1 away on the air by third baseman Fab Freddie, and Mike Twinscrew the batter now. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 3-1 the count on Twinscrew. Runner goes again. The throw down is in time again. And that is out number 2 on the bases. That one is popped into foul territory. Merle McGuire makes the play for out number 3. And that will take us to the bottom of the 8th. Still 4-2. Empire on top.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 64.
Biscuit Basher will start things off. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Masters with the gun behind the plate. Shot down 2 would-be stealers from the LA Wild Things last inning. Those are a big 2 outs. That one is grounded hard to shortstop. Bear Hatman lays out to grab it, throws to first, but it's not in time. It's an infield single for Basher. And that'll bring up Joey Phillips with no one away and a runner on first. Hit very well to right field. but it's caught on the warning track by Tricky Henderson, the right fielder who runs it down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Eric Shun at the plate now, 1 out, 1 on. Faces Alejandro Kirk, and the runner goes. The throw not in time, a stolen base for Biscuit Basher. And that's a dribble out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for out number 2, but it's basically a sacrifice bunt as Basher advances to third. So runner on third, Thomas Rose at the plate, the very dangerous Thomas Rose, 3 for 3 with a homer, 2 singles, and 3 RBIs on the night. And they're going to give him a free pass here, and that is not a horrible idea. So Rose will walk down to first base on the 4-pitch intentional walk, and that'll bring up Tip Tippington. 0 for 3 so far, runners on the corners, 2 away. Fouls that one off, 0-1. Runner goes to second, the throw is off and it goes into center field. A run will score on the errant throw, and it's 5-2 New York. Tippington hits this one up the middle, and it gets through. Another run will come home. New York tacks on another one at 6-2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Fab Freddy, the third baseman, up next. Oh, 0-1 the count now. A soft grounder to first base. Twin Screw gobbles it for out number 3. But 2 more runs put up by the New York Empire, and we will head into the top of the 9th. With the Empire leading 6-2. The Wild Things have 3 outs to do something about it. Skylar Stevens, first batter. Quickly behind 1 and 2. And that one softly grounded to Thomas Rose at short, and that's the first out.
Now batting,
Holden Tudix, the next batter here. A hard grounder up the middle, it's a base hit. Holden Tudix is on. Runner on first, 1 away.
now
Top of the
batting,
9th.
the catcher.
Cowabunga Peppermill, the LA catcher, up next. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Quickly behind 0 and 2. And that one is grounded to Tip at short or at second base. They go for 1 and they get the double play, and that's your game. The Empire take it 6-2. So the Empire go out in front 3-0 in this playoff series. And that will do it for us tonight. Thank you for joining us here at the BHB. My name is Tip Tippington, and we leave you with an Empire victory, 6-2 over the Los Angeles Wild Things. But stick around the rest of the week. We've got plenty more playoff action where that came from. Again, I am Tip Tippington. Thank you for joining us. Tip signing off now.